Before our cruise out of San Francisco, my wife and I had a chance to spend some time doing some typically touristy things in the city by the bay. We hit Pier 39, saw Alcatraz across the water, and even watched a few sea lions. Then, on the spur of the moment, we chose to do one of the most iconic touristy things in San Francisco: go for a cable car ride. We hopped on a cable car at the Powell Mason turnaround just about a block away from our hotel. The one-way tickets were $8 per person, and our plan was to ride the cable car to the Market Street turnaround and then catch the next cable car back to where we started. It sounded like a good idea, but things don't always work out the way you plan. But more on that later. For now, let's just enjoy the ride. The cable cars move by gripping an underground cable that is constantly moving. The grip man on the cable car is responsible for gripping the cable and ringing the bell, while the conductor collects the fares and keeps an eye on everything else. When we got to the Market Street turnaround, we found that there was a pretty long line of people waiting to catch a cable car. Instead of just jumping off of one cable car and climbing onto another, we found ourselves waiting in line for the better part of an hour to catch a ride back. We may have been standing there for about an hour, but it was kind of fun watching the cable cars come in, get turned around by hand, and then take off full of passengers.
End of the line.
As we were waiting in line, we did experience something a little unnerving. About 50 feet away from the line, there was a man who was shouting that he had a gun and that he was going to shoot anyone who bothered him. In just a few moments, you may be able to hear him yelling in the background. Although it made us tourists a little nervous, native San Franciscans just handled it like it was an everyday occurrence.
All right, guys, Mason line. No love.
It's well known that San Francisco has a high homeless population, and many of them have issues with substance abuse or mental problems. I made it a point not to video record this guy because I didn't want to possibly upset him, and because I felt that it would be exploiting someone who has problems, and that's really not what this channel is all about. I can only hope that he and others like him get the help that they desperately need.
Para acelerar, como freno, ¿no? Así.
Once our cable car came, we started our hilly trip back to the Fisherman's Wharf area.
Next up, push me, Chinatown, second gate. Push me, Chinatown, second gate. Next up. Không có tắt nhỉ? Dito banyak tren. Udah bikin kan? Buena.
Hey, I have a lot of fun bringing these videos to you each week, and if you like what you see and you like what I do, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to the Backroads Tourist channel, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because that tells the head honchos at YouTube that you're interested in this sort of thing, and then they're more likely to recommend it to others. Thanks for joining me today on the only mobile national monument in the entire world, the San Francisco cable cars. I'm Jeff, and I'll see you on the back roads or on a future cruise.
I got